The three most important things to look at when it comes to backtesting your trading strategy to be able to identify your edge so you can be consistently profitable for the long term. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and backtest your strategies absolutely for free, you can click the link in my bio and be able to do it. The first thing that I look at is out of sample and walk forward performance. When you test in sample results, pretty much alone it means nothing. You can more or less fit anything to historical data. What matters is how a strategy performs on data that it wasn't created for. Doing a walk forward test basically means how is this logic or this strategy going to behave on data it hasn't seen yet. The second one is risk-adjusted returns and drawdown analytics. A strategy that returns 40% in a single year but has a 60% drawdown is way worse than having a strategy that gave you 15% in a year in returns and only had 10% drawdown. That's why the overall P&L on the account, when it shows the backtest, I could care less. I'm looking at the Sharpe, the Sorrentino ratio, whatever the case may be, because that is what's going to tell you what happens when the strategy is quote unquote underwater. The last thing, and this is one thing that so many traders ignore, this is the thing that happens all the time. They sit here and say the backtest went well, but on live markets it performed terribly. Why was that? That's because you did not factor in realistic execution assumptions, costs, commissions, slippage, spreads, so on and so forth. When you run a backtest, unless you code it actually into the logic itself, it does not account for that. It assumes in that backtest that every single condition was met and it executed perfectly. When we all know that's not the case, especially if you're trading with different brokers, whether it be overseas or futures or stocks or crypto, it doesn't matter. There are so many strategies that on a backtest are profitable, and as soon as you put on a live account, it blows the fuck up because you didn't take that into consideration. The key to be able to properly conduct a backtesting session is not just about seeing how it performs, it's also about interpreting the information that you're being given.